What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Let me tell you something, brothers. I really love Black America. I love it. It is my passion. There is nothing that I love less than Black America. Africa is a close second. I have a love for this country, Uganda, but I love Black America. But the problem with my love for Black America and its people, in our churches, in our ladies and our men, and just the jokes and the camaraderie that I've had over the years from people of all different generations, is we've come to a time, family, where the youth, and I saw this when I was coming up, cannot be corrected. And when that is the case, family, you just can't be there, okay? Let me show you what's going on with some of these Pookie parents in D.C. We know that Halloween is coming up in a few weeks. And Halloween is very big in the United States. But I want you to discover what is happening with these kids right now. Check out this news clip.
All right, caught on camera. Halloween decorations stolen from a front porch by young children, seemingly under the direction of two adults. This is a disturbing video that a D.C. homeowner shared with WUSA 9 that she says speaks to a larger societal problem. Delia Gonzalez picks up the conversation started by many city leaders who say solving our crime crisis starts at home.
Busy Alabama Avenue Southeast, around 8:30 at night. Ring camera captures three young children climbing onto this porch and peering into the home. And then an adult moves into frame, watching the children as a second adult stands a bit further away on the sidewalk.
I was just really disgusted that the parents were there.
Shelley is a longtime homeowner in Hillcrest and says she was disturbed when she watched her Ring camera footage, not because her Halloween decorations were stolen, but how?
It was almost like they were being, directed, which was concerning for me. It's just, these little babies who I quite frankly felt sorry for, especially the little one, because, when they grabbed the baskets and ran, he was like running up the rear. I feel like if they would do something like this and they would involve their children, then, they would do just about anything.
Now, I want you to assume you come out and you catch these little kids stealing your stuff. The parents is sitting there watching it. Okay. Now I want you to understand something though. Don't get mad at me. Just listen to what I'm about to tell you. Suppose that you were to confront them and you would say, hey man, what are y'all doing? What are you kids doing X, Y, and Z? Hey, stop that. Do you know that those parents, you don't know what they got? They could have a gun. They could have a knife. They could be basically upset with you for stopping their kids from stealing from you. That, family, is how backwards we have become in Black America. That's how silly it is. I want you to really know this. I really want you to understand this. This is how bad it is. It's how bad it is. So now you tell me, and I'm not saying that every parent is like this, every community, but it's enough. It got to the point where, like, in my generation, when folks' kids was doing bad, and I started my generation, I started seeing that. Don't you tell my son what to do. Don't be telling my son what to do. You mind your business. Don't be telling my son what to do. I started noticing that. I started noticing that a lot. So when I started to notice that, I said, okay, it's going to get worse, because some people, the kids would be all on your yard. We had some dusty neighbors. My mom used to always tell these people next door, like, please stay off our yard. One lady, in her little, ugly, let me not say that, dusty kids, kicked a soccer ball or whatever it was, a basketball in our yard. The lady not supposed to be in our yard. We asked them nicely. The lady comes and walks on the grass, big lady. She pretends to twist her ankle in our grass as if something is wrong with her. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, she's threatening to sue. She needs compensation. Oh my God, how's she gonna start working? How is this going to happen? You know, she doesn't know what is going to occur. It just didn't make no sense. It didn't make any sense at the time, family. So we're sitting here looking at her like, but we told you to stay off our yard. Yeah, I know, but the kids kicked the ball over there. And you couldn't really tell them, like, your kids ain't about nothing, is what I wanted to tell her. But at this particular time, family, we were not able to do stuff like that. Wanna know why? Because we had too much ish in the game. We had too many haters in the game. And you can't tell these kids and their parents nothing. That's the problem. You can't tell them nothing. Sure as I'm black, you can't tell them Nathan nothing, not a damn thing. Hey, kids can be doing all kind of stuff, robbing, stealing, committing fraud. You cannot tell these kids nothing in Black America, family. It's a danger to even talk to them. Shout out to my brother here, okay? Let me Afro Think Tank. He also lives in DC. My brother out there. I gotta do a show with him. My good brother, he lives in DC. Been living in DC for many years. Know what he told me? He said, brother, Nigeria has its issues for sure, right? He said, but there's something I'm gonna tell you about in Nigeria. When I go to Nigeria and I see young men coming towards me on the same side of the road, I don't have no fear of any sort of retribution. I don't have no fear of anybody doing anything to me. I don't have no fear of anybody hurting me because these men are going to be respectful towards me. But I'm going to tell you one thing. When I go to America and I'm in Washington, D.C., if I see 15-year-olds, 3 or 4 of them on the same side of the street, he said, man, I tremor a little bit. I tremble a little bit. I feel nervous because I don't know if that's going to be the end of my life. I don't know if I'm going to be robbed, if they're going to attack me. I don't know. Because why? These kids don't have no sense, and their parents are behind it. Where there's a single parent, in this place we've seen 2 people. I don't know if there's an uncle or aunt, but this is what's going on. This is going on. It has been years of a lot of buffoonery going on in Black America, dealing with this. A lot of problems in Black America. Okay, all kind of stuff. And this is the issue going on there. And y'all have to really figure that out. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of brothers is really tired of it. Okay, a lot of brothers is really tired of it. And sisters too. And again, I told you, I love the Black community. Love it to death. It's my first love. I'd have made my channel on nothing but the Black community issues because I love talking about what our group can do. I love our group. I'm an African American, proud African American. Love our people. Love them to death. Can't be around them right now in my life though. And it hurts. It hurts. You know, we're going to have to be honest. We know that nothing going to change with some of these people right now. Our people, we have an issue when somebody want to tell you like, you know, something wrong with your kid, why your kid, that wasn't the case back when I was coming up. Hey, Miss Haynes, Sister Haynes, Mother Haynes called my grandma. I knew it was ass whooping time. I knew it. But now, so guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Pretty sure for all you do, Herbie the Bell. We're out.